Welcome back to my channel and the vlogs. If you're new around here, I'm Jordan. I'm a working mom in Los Angeles. I have a 16-month-old. I'm in my mid-30s, just to give you a little context. And today is Thursday, August 6th. Just kidding, it's August 7th. Oh, that means it's my 4-month anniversary at my job. I work at Hatch for Sleep. If you didn't know, I work in social media. I'm their social media strategist and content creator for the kids side of the business, which is so fun because I'm literally speaking to myself 16 months ago as a new parent. I still feel like I'm a new parent, just figuring it out along the way every single day. But I figured I'd take you along for the next few days in my life, a couple work days and into the weekend, because we have some nice things planned. And honestly, it's just gonna be a typical few days around here. I am just getting over a cold. My daughter is still a little bit sick. It's funny, I was editing the last vlog from last weekend and I'm like, oh yeah, she's a little sick. I'm feeling a little under the weather. And then bam, Monday I was down for the count. I'm someone who likes to have things to look forward to throughout the week and over the weekend, but we've definitely kept it a little bit light, obviously, as we rest and just like try to feel better. But I am so happy it's Thursday, so happy I've gotten a little bit of sleep the last few days and I'm feeling more like 90%. While I do have a normal day today at home, tomorrow I'm gonna co-work from a coffee shop with a friend. And then Saturday, we're gonna have some family quality time. I really look forward to the weekends. Now, I don't like to live for them, but I like to look forward to them because it's when we have our time together. My husband is out of the house for most of the day. He commutes into work 5 days a week. So I just like to show you how we're spending our time navigating being a working mom with a toddler, some of the things we like to do at home, the food we're eating, all of that. And of course, how I like to take care of myself. I just made myself a second coffee. I have to go get ready for quite a few meetings today. I've got an interview for someone new on our team. I have to shoot some content for work. Let's hop to it. And something I've really been working on is time management. I'm not the best at it. I do know that I'm most productive in the morning, especially because that's when our nanny takes our daughter out to like do activities. They're at the library right now at a little like reading music class thing. So freaking cute. But I do find that if I kind of like set batch time to focus, batch time to shoot content, batch time to like sit down and do a report or whatever it is in short increments, like I would say 20 to 30 minutes, that's better for me. But I have been loving putting on one of these little like videos on YouTube that's just like background music. Kind of makes me feel like I'm at a coffee shop and gets me into a focus zone if I can. I obviously do a lot of work with sound on and I'm definitely not ready for it, but they have some like nice fall, you know, winter scapes that I'll put on too. Just a little tip if you are someone who needs to get in the zone. I also like to light a candle, although I feel like in summertime the candle is not the vibe, but creating the ambiance is major. Some lunch. These are the leftover sneaky veggie meatballs that I made last weekend in the last vlog. And then I just put this like microwavable brown rice and quinoa mix with an avocado and sesame seeds. And there's coconut aminos on top too. I like to have lunch at my desk so that I can use a little like lunch break to go for a walk and get some fresh air. It's near the end of the workday and our nanny just left. So I'm hanging out with Violet outside, getting a little bit more work done while I can. I don't love working while I'm hanging out with her, but you know, sometimes we gotta make it work. So I hang out here with her. She's pretty good about playing independently, honestly. I never thought we'd be the people with like a backyard filled with a bunch of crazy kids' toys, but honestly, it just makes life easier. Violet has so much fun and who cares? I don't know, as long as we don't look like an episode of Hoarders, I'm okay with it. She has been obsessed with this house since my parents put it up right before her first birthday, I think. And then this water table from Costco is obviously also a hit. My mom got her this little slide a few months ago and she could play on this for hours. And then of course we have our little House of Noah mat, which I love. Like this is honestly more for me than anyone else because it's just like comfy and we spend so much time out here. It's really, really nice. I need to give you an update because our tomatoes unfortunately totally died. It was so sad. We had 2 big plants up here and then sun golds down here and I don't know what happened. I think it's called blight, but we decided to try growing cucumbers instead over here and then peppers over here, but you can see we have these little like bugs trying to eat the leaves. So we'll see what happens, but I am gonna restart our lettuce grow. I talked about that in my last vlog, but it's like a hydroponic garden thing and it's pretty no fail for the most part. We also have some serious basil growing over here, but it's really hot here in LA right now. So some of that is dying. I think I'll go water this right now actually. And then Alex potted some zinnias because I've been seeing a lot of people talk about like a cut flower garden, and I thought that would be nice and a lot cheaper than buying fresh flowers every week. So we got these from Home Depot. They're doing pretty well. I think I need to water these too though. Gosh, everything's so thirsty. We're out on a flower walk now, and she has been in this like hand holding phase for about a week. Yeah, I cannot get enough. Oh my gosh. A positive just wait for anyone in the trenches. Wait till they hold your hand. It's the best feeling in the world. Oh. I know it might seem like I have my life together, but in reality, I had peanut butter and jelly, some mac and cheese, and leftover meatballs for dinner. So some nights you just can't get it together, and that's okay. I honestly stopped putting pressure on myself to make like perfect meals all the time or make Violet like the most perfect, the most organic, healthy, complete dinner ever. She's gonna eat what she's gonna eat. She ended up having cheese, berries, a piece of ham, maybe. I think she might have thrown that on the floor, and a lot of avocado. And that's what works, so we embrace it. So I do have a little bit of personal work to do tonight, and I think I'm gonna take a bath and do it in there. I'm gonna have a little dessert first though. If you are looking for a nice little treat that's mildly healthy, these organic fudge bars from Costco are me and Alex's addiction. It says HC, the smart choice. I can't remember what the name is because we throw out the big box, but they taste a lot more decadent than they are. Literally the best. Maybe in this vlog, I'll make more homemade popsicles because those were such a hit with Violet and also with me. The wheels are turning. Tomorrow night, that could be our activity. And actually, before I change out of it, I didn't even get to really show you my outfit. This is my August Fabletics order. It's like a low-rise little skirt. I worked out on this today, and this cute t-shirt, the softest material, so adorable, so comfy. There are shorts under here, obviously. I know it's quite short. What a week. I worked from a coffee shop this morning, I think it's called the Blue Butterfly Cafe. I love it in El Segundo. They also just opened up a new workspace area if you are in the South Bay in LA. Came home, had a meeting, did some work, and I have maybe 30 minutes to get in a workout before my next meeting. And I'm gonna take this as my self-care time. You know, I love to do a workout as like me time during the day to break it up and to get off my booty, stop sitting at my desk for a second. So I'm gonna go do the Peloton, just a ride while I watch a YouTube video. Literally my favorite thing, my favorite motivation. Been loving cardio. Like I mentioned in the last vlog, I've been doing so much more cardio than I have in a very long time, probably like a year. Just really leaning into what feels good. And then hopefully we can have a nice afternoon. Violet's definitely not feeling well again. I feel like her progress is like this, which I don't know what that means. I don't know if we should just really take it easy this afternoon, not go to the beach or anything, which is too bad because I was looking forward to it, but I want her to get better first and foremost and just have a chill Friday. We are definitely getting takeout for dinner tonight. I am not in the mood to cook. We don't have that many groceries in the fridge, and I think it's a good night for it. I have some time to make a little bit of lunch because Violet is somehow still sleeping. I think she's just really tired, and I saved this idea. It's like pepper, cheese, and ham I'm gonna do instead of turkey. I have some bell pepper to use up, so let's make this. Don't mind my absolutely tragic nails. I need to do them today. I have like half press-ons on, half not. And I'm gonna cut these a little differently than they looked in the photo just because I wanted to have more pieces. So I think they only did halves in the other one, and I'm gonna do quarters. That's pretty good. I always forget about bell pepper. We usually like saute it with onion for burrito bowls or things like that, but it's such a good vessel for toppings. I finished all my meetings for the day. I have to do a little bit of reporting, a little bit of outreach, and planning for the rest of the month of August for our social content. And then it's the weekend, baby. Also, I gave you a garden update yesterday, but I didn't show you these gorgeous planters from the lettuce grow dinner that I went to last weekend. I'm obsessed with these. They've actually grown a lot in the last 5 days. It's crazy. I want to say this basil was like here to begin with, and these chives were down here. They look really beautiful in the windowsill. I love them. They actually, it comes with like a light that you put in the middle to help them grow, so you can put them literally anywhere in your house, but we have so much light in this bay window that we didn't need to. This window definitely needs some work. If you have been here for a while, you know that I had this vine like up and above the windowsill. I want it to cover the whole thing, but every time I put the vine up, it dies. So I've been trying to grow it longer to begin with, and then I'll try to put it back up. But that is my goal with this area. And it's quite a bit later. I just got back from picking us up takeout. We had a bit of a hectic, what are you doing? We had a bit of a hectic evening. We had to take Violet to like our urgent care doctor. You not. Our urgent care doctor at Solace Health, because her fever was just like really not going away. I don't know. But she's okay. They listened to her lungs and checked her stomach, and I guess it's just like a bad cold or a virus or whatever. Who knows? So I guess that's peace of mind. But we're gonna have some Mexican takeout, and Alex just made margaritas. We get Mexican from this place called Senor G's down in Playa del Rey. It's so good. Alex got a fajita plate, and I got a taco plate. I got a mix of beans and shrimp tacos, and of course chips and salsa. I can't remember the last time I had a margarita. Cheers. Dinner was amazing, and I'm actually gonna make my popsicles now before we watch TV. I went and got coconut milk and orange juice while I was picking up dinner, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna put in these. Violet has decided she doesn't like oranges, so I thought maybe this would be a good way to get her some vitamin C. So I'm just gonna put this in a blender. We're gonna watch Slow Horses. We've been watching it for a while now. We're on like the most recent season, and I really like it. I like this season better than the others, but I'm gonna do my nails because I mentioned earlier, we're in a tragic situation over here. And I literally just got a package in the mail today from Olive & June. You know, these are my favorite press-ons ever. I pretty much only use the tab press-ons. The stickers are absolutely amazing. It just takes 2 seconds to put them on, and they actually last. They last me like 2 weeks, honestly. That's a pretty color. Nice and neutral. They also sent this keyboard cover. This is so funny. It says, meet your new work bestie, the keyboard cover made for nails that work as hard as you do. I always get short press-ons, or I will file them down and I still have trouble typing. This says, work smarter, fewer typos, get more done. Protect your mani, type with your fingertips, not your nail tips. I actually need a keyboard cover. I eat a lot at my desk, as you know. This is so cute. Oh my goodness, I love it. I just put it on my keyboard, and it's actually crazy. You like hit the top of it. It's wow, what a totally different experience hitting the tops of these instead of like pressing on a key. This is such a good idea. This is actually genius. Anyway, I will see you all in the morning. It's gonna be the weekend tomorrow. Cannot wait. Totally dropped off vlogging yesterday. I'm so sorry. I just needed time to myself to like recharge after kind of a hectic, crazy morning. Just one of those mom mornings where it really tested me, and I'm trying to be better about taking deep breaths and like taking the time to myself when I know I need it, and being better about asking for it, since my husband is not a mind reader, unfortunately. But I did get my hair done today. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of obsessed. It's gonna get lighter over the next couple of weeks. Our goal was to have it be light by the time I go to Italy, but I'm also loving it right now. She did such a gorgeous job like blending it, and I didn't get a full cut, but a little bit of a trim and like touch-ups in the front pieces. She called it a little dusting. I don't know what it is about a fresh cut and color, like especially postpartum or as a mom, just like taking that time to yourself, I was feeling pretty low confidence and now feel like a new woman. So I wanted to end off this vlog with a little bit of an activewear haul. I got a box from FP Movement, which is my favorite brand ever, and I wanted to show you what I got. First thing is this navy exercise dress. I have been living in exercise dresses. It's just so easy to feel put together, but also be functional for like mom life, but I look good enough for work life. And it's such a soft material too. I feel like a lot of these are like a scuba material, and this one feels kind of like jersey cottony. I am not wearing a bra with it, but you totally could and do like a racer back so that it looks cute in the back too. Next up are these bike shorts. This is the same material and line as the dress, and a navy again, of course. What is up with me? But I do feel like this is just a classic timeless color. These really kind of suck you in a flattering way, but not in a sausage way. You know what I'm saying? There is a front seam, but it's not giving camel toe in any capacity. And then this is my second color of this sports bra. I think it's called the Go-To. It is my absolute favorite. I want it in 900 more colors. So soft, so comfortable. I would wear this under t-shirts, honestly. Like, it's that comfy and seamless. The white also is not see-through. I'm so impressed. The last thing I got is this little pullover. I believe it's called the Happy Camper, and I've had my eye on it for so long. It is much too hot to be wearing this in LA right now, but how adorable. My mom actually has like the puffer version of this for colder weather, and it's so cute. I like borrowed it from her when I was home for Christmas, but this one's a little bit lighter, more like rain jacket vibes, more like an intermediate layer when it's cool out, but not cold. And this color is just giving fall in the best way. Almost forgot to show you my nails. These are the ones I did last night. I ended up going with my last pack from my last Olive and June order. So this is more of like a neutral, kind of like taupey color, maybe like pale pink meets beige. I really, really love it. And I'll have these on for about 2 weeks, and then it's my birthday. So I wanted to do something a little bit more fun, but this is perfect for now. I'm gonna leave you here so that I can do my usual Sunday night routine, a little bit of meal prep. I'm gonna make the roasted veggie pasta sauce I made in the last vlog, I believe, maybe 2 vlogs ago. Some chia pudding, write down in my planner everything for the week and just get in a really good headspace. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found something in this vlog that was valuable or relatable. I love, love, love connecting with you guys on here. It is my absolute favorite thing ever. So appreciate you, and I'll be back again soon with another vlog.